When you wander round the high street, you will be bombarded with the merchandising of several window shops which are ready to fulfill your dreams, whether you want to become a famous goalkeeper or a top model for a design label. The consumer industry promptly offers you a range of choices which promises to suit all tastes.
This field is primarily concerned with promoting cleanliness and health among the general public all around the globe. They mostly lead, manage, or administrate hospitals, healthcare systems, and other organizations.
The ironic part about my dedication to conserving fresh water is my love for its salty cousin. Don't get me wrong. I love exploring rivers, lakes, and waterfalls, and I know that fresh water is our most precious and limited resource on Earth. That alone is enough reason to be dedicated to preserving it.
It is estimated that an average adult needs about 7 to 8 hours of sleep at night. Some can even manage a lot less. Abraham Lincoln, for example, was reported to be able to get only 4 hours of sleep a night when he was the President of the United States. A research group states that healthy individuals sleeping less than 5 hours are rare, but represent a sizable minority.
Internal combustion engine, enabling the driver to decide which source of power is appropriate for the travel requirements of given journey. Major U.S. auto manufacturers are now developing feasible hybrid electric vehicles, and some are exploring fuel cell technology for their electric cars. There is ample evidence that toy play is a very important aspect of child development. Children of all ages enjoy playing with toys and the different roles they play in their fantasy and make-believe games, but toys are more than simple playthings. Many toys offer hands-on learning opportunities that can instill basic skills that will benefit them for the rest of their lives.
Researchers gathered 160 non-caffeinated adults, people who consumed less than 500 milligrams of caffeine a week. These decaf subjects looked at pictures of various objects, then took either a placebo or a pill containing 200 milligrams of caffeine. That's roughly the amount you'd get from 2 cups of coffee.
Microplastics are tiny particles of plastic that have infiltrated the environment, including the oceans and even the air we breathe. They pose a significant threat to marine life and may also have negative impacts on human health.
The birth of modern American dance occurred in the first years of the 20th century. And, perhaps unusually for academics, dance historians hold remarkably similar views when it comes to identifying the early 1900s. We can see that dancers quite deliberately moved away from previous approaches.
Most people are amazed to discover that our dependence on nature for health has not reduced. Over the past quarter century, more than half of all the products that drug companies have developed actually use, or copy, substances from the natural world. Moreover, the World Health Organization estimates that in many developing countries, 80% of the population relies on traditional medicines from natural sources.
But they did find something that had a much bigger impact on wildlife: habitat quality. The best predictor of wildlife abundance was not human activity, but factors like forest connectivity, nearby housing density, and the amount of adjacent agriculture. The results were published in the Journal of Applied Ecology.
Personal time management may also be improved via attitude changes. For instance, the idea of proaction is far superior to that of response. Proacting is the ability to foresee outcomes and be prepared to act appropriately when the time is right. Reacting, on the other hand, entails having minimal anticipation and acting only when circumstances need it.
stakeholder acceptance, and use of analytics depends on their trust in the data. End users and executives don't always think about the behind-the-scenes work and preparation that went into a dashboard. But they do have an intuitive grasp of and even an emotional connection to accurate data, making obviously inaccurate data a real challenge to overcome.
The one-year program of the Master in Global Management is designed only for those who have the graduate degree in the thesis, increasing temporary skill of new managers in an international capacity, something that recruiters are looking for more and more. Professional athletes aspire to be the best in their sport, and young athletes are no different. Nowadays, more young athletes aim to win competitions, set records, or perform amazingly. Young athletes perform in front of 1,000 people and create world records. Their parents seeded an idea into them during their childhood.
The main problem is that people often choose a career for the wrong reasons. For example, some people follow in the footsteps of their parent, either entering the same trade or profession, or inheriting the family business. Others make exactly the opposite decision, either out of a fierce desire for independence, or simply to get away from home or family. Until fairly recent times, the origin of birds was one of evolution's great mysteries. This is no longer the case. Fossil evidence from China now conclusively proves that there is an evolutionary link between birds and several types of extinct prehistoric reptiles which lived millions of years ago, or in other words, dinosaurs. Climate data released recently reveal that the Arctic ice cap melted at an alarming rate during the summer of 2013, shattering the previous record for summer melting set in 2008. Many climatologists believed, "We thought that might be the record for quite a while." Satellite photos of the ice cap show that the ice cap is the smallest it has ever been since scientists began taking satellite photos of the ice cap in 1990s.
Prior to the introduction of synthetic dyes in the 19th century, early American dyers created a diverse color palette using chemicals collected from a range of plants and animals. Red colors ranged from the orange-red hue created by tree roots to other varieties, produced by an insect found on South American cactus.